Hello everyone. In today's reading video, we will continue with the next chapter, that is regional geography. First subtopic is developing country. Till now, we have completed Indian polity, history, and Indian economy. From the Lucent GK objective, you can find the playlists over here. Open the playlist and play them according to the sequence so that you cannot miss any of the lectures. Okay, thank you. The Wallace line distinguishes or separates the flora and fauna between Southeast Asia and Australia. Which one among the following African countries is not landlocked? That is Angola. The landmass of which of the following continents is the least? That is Australia. Gwadar Port, a deep sea port developed and operated by China, is located in which country? Pakistan. The large coffee plantation in Brazil is called Fazendas. Arakan and Pegu Yomas are located in Myanmar. On the banks of which river is the city Kathmandu located? Bagmati. Next matching. List one of the countries and list two of the features. Thailand, Pattaya Beach, Singapore, Entrepot, Indonesia, Banda Aceh, Vietnam, Mekong Delta. The drought animal llamas are found in Andes. The coal basin region called Donbass lies to the north of Black Sea and Sea of Azov. Consider the following pairs. Which of the following pairs these are correctly matched? Kinta Valley, tin fields. Sudbury region, nickel production. Chihuahua, silver production. All of these are correctly matched and these are well known for these few. Next, end the matching. List one of the countries and list two of the capitals. Argentina, Buenos Aires, Colombia, Bogota, Egypt, Cairo, Zimbabwe, Harare. Mention the currencies of all of these countries in the comments below. The greatest and the most productive industrial region in Asia is Southern Hangzhou. The greatest and most productive industrial region in Asia, that is Singapore, not Southern Hangzhou. Ethiopia lies in the Horn of Africa. The geographic unity among the Southeast Asian countries is maintained by climate. The major significance of Southwest Asia lies in its enormous oil wealth. Oil refineries in Southwest Asia are located at ports of exports. The contrast in economic development between Israel and other Southwest Asian countries is due to application of high technology in Israel. Tea is grown in Georgia. Another matching, list one of the areas and list two of the minerals. Caucasus, copper, sakhalin, mineral oil. Magnitogorsk, that is iron ore. Karaganda, that is coal. Another matching, list one are the islands and list two are the territories. Azores, Portugal, Bermuda, UK, Canary, Spain, Reunion, France. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Bandung, Java Island, right. Bangkok, Mekong River, no, false. Mekong River is present in which country? Mention that in the comments. Denpasar, Bali Island, right. Mandalay, Irrawaddy River. A, C, D are the correctly matched, but B is not correctly matched. Consider the following statements. China spans 5 time zones but runs on a single national time using the standard meridian of Beijing, right. Russia uses 8 standard time zones, no, false. Russia uses how many times standard time zones? Mention that in the comments. While traveling from north to south along the east coast of China, which one of the following is the correct sequence of given Chinese cities? Harbin, Beijing, Shanghai, then Guangzhou. Among the following South Asian countries, which one has the highest level of urbanization? That is Pakistan. Consider the following cities: Antwerp, Maastricht, and Rotterdam. Which of the above cities have ports connected to North Sea? Antwerp and Rotterdam are connected their ports to the North Sea. Consider the following pairs: Which of the pairs are correctly matched? Edinburgh, North Sea right. Liverpool, Irish Sea right. Plymouth, Sea of the Hebrides no. Cardiff, English Channel no, false. C and D are not correctly matched. 1 and 2 are correctly matched. Which one of the following basins is Takalmakan Desert located? Tarim Basin. Tonle Sap Lake, one of the world's largest freshwater fisheries, is replenished by which one of the following rivers? Mekong. Consider the following rivers. Which of the above rivers flow into the landlocked Caspian Sea? Volga and Ural. In Brazil, iron ore is found chiefly in which one of the following federal units? Minas Gerais. Which one of the following pairs is correctly matched? Gulf of Martaban, Yangon. First one is correctly matched. Consider the following pairs. Which of the pairs given above are correctly matched? Biwako, largest lake in Japan covering about 670 square kilometers. Sichuan Pandi, one of the China's rice producing areas. Both are correctly paired. Another matching. List one of the regions or cities and list two of the corresponding regions. West Virginia, Appalachian Mountains, Colorado, Rocky Mountains, Milwaukee, Lake Michigan, New Orleans, Gulf of Mexico. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Gulf of Aqaba, Jordan right. Gulf of Aden, Yemen right. Ligurian Sea, Greece no. Cardigan Bay, UK. Ligurian Sea present in which part of the country of this world? Mention that in the comments. But this is not present in Greece. Which one of the following is the correct order of the geological events on the Earth from ancient to more recent times? Caledonian orogeny, Hercynian orogeny, Alpine orogeny. San Andreas Fault passes through which of the following? Pacific Ocean north of San Francisco and Gulf of California. Consider the following statements. Mauna Loa is an active shield volcano, right? Cinder cones are common in the areas of East Africa, no false. Then Ngorongoro crater in Tanzania is a caldera, right? 1 and 3 are correct statements. Which one of the following has the volcanic Mount St. Helens Cascade Range? Where is Mount Wailele, one of the heaviest rain-fed places in the world, located? That is 11,990 mm in a year. That is Hawaii. Another matching. List one of the approximate mean annual precipitation in millimeters and list two of the cities. 400 millimeters at Punta Arenas in Chile, 540 millimeters at Marseille in France, 1040 millimeters at Durban in South Africa, and 1560 millimeters at Tokyo in Japan. Which one of the following countries has Red River Delta in Vietnam? The Kakobo Raji, the highest point in mainland Southeast Asia, is at the border between which of the following countries? China and Myanmar. Next matching. List one are the lakes and list two are the provinces or territories. Great Bear Lake, Northwest Territories. Lake Winnipeg, Manitoba. Reindeer Lake, Saskatchewan. Lake Malveli at Newfoundland and Labrador. Another matching. List one of the states and list two are the geographical division of the USA. Minnesota, West North Central. North Carolina, South Atlantic. Kentucky, East South Central, and Texas, West South Central. Which one of the following is not a part of Polynesia region? That is Timor. Consider the following pairs. Which of the pairs given above are correctly matched? St. Petersburg, Gulf of Finland, right. Stockholm, Baltic Sea, right. Oslo, Norwegian Sea, no false. 1 and 2 are correct. The provinces of Hunan and Changjiang of the southern region of China is known as Rice Bowl. The lowest uplands in China are largely devoid of forest due to arid climate. The important region for sericulture in China is Shandong Peninsula. Next is assertion and reason. Population is heavily concentrated in some lowlands. True, these lands could produce large returns with the minimum equipments. This is also true, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Guano is a unique fertilizer product of coastal areas and islands of Peru. The greatest concentration of China's gold deposits is in Shanxi and Shenxi. Which of the following features characteristic Gran Chaco type of vegetation in Central South America? Thorny bushes and dwarf shrubs, no. Thick impenetrable strands, right. Cacti, right. Tall grasses, snowfalls. 2 and 3 are the features of characteristic Cangcho type of vegetation in Central South America. Africa has developed only 0.5% its potential and contributes only a little more than 1% of hydroelectric power of the world. This is because the demand for power is small. Which of the following statements regarding cotton cultivation in China are correct? Set correct code. Okay. A growing season of about 200 days free from forest, right? And rainfall of 500 to 1500 millimeters during growing season. 1 and 3 are correct options. I am only reading the correct options. Just go through all the options, okay? Because we are short of time. Coconut Triangle is located in Sri Lanka. The nearest town from Mecca in South Asia is Ankara. The correct descending order of the given continents in terms of per capita availability of cultivable land is Australia, Africa, South America, and Asia. Next is assertion and reason. The production of rubber is decreasing in the Amazon. True. Equatorial climate is favorable for rubber plantation, right? But reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. The equatorial regions of the world provide favorable environment for plants, but not for man, right? The average annual range of temperatures in region is very small, about 3 degrees centigrade. This is true, but this is not the correct explanation for assertion. Tea is grown on the hill slopes of Southeast Asia, right? The slopes are easily terraced for tea plantation of false. The assertion is right, but reason is false. The largest industrial region of China is South Manchuria. Next assertion reason. In Africa, coastal lowlands are few and small in extent. True. Africa is a plateau continent as nearly all of the continent lies above 300 meters elevation. True, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Consider the following ports. The correct sequence of the location of ports along the Mediterranean Sea, Red Sea, Ocean. True, from London to Yokohama. Okay. Gibraltar, then Aden, then Colombo, then Singapore. The main producers of coffee in Africa include Angola, Ivory Coast, and Uganda. The most urbanized region in Angola, America is the Gulf Lakes region. Africa is rich in hydroelectric potentialities but lagging in the production of hydroelectricity. This is due to the lack of human efforts for development. The continent that has occupied the largest area in the equatorial belt is Africa. The leading iron and steel producing regions of China is located in northern China. The Katanga copper and gold mines are located in the Republic of Congo. Next assertion region. In most of the tropical mainland of Southeast Asia, rainfall is low in central parts. True, the north-south mountain ranges cause rain shadow effect in the interior areas. True, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. The Amazon basin remains a backward region because of its inaccessibility. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Southwest Asia? This region produces almost 35% crude oil of the world, right? The crude oil is mostly refined at Abadan and Kirkuk, right? It is mostly exported to East Asia. No, false. Pipelines are the main mode of transport. True. 1, 2, and 4 are the correct options. Which one of the following pairs of countries and their capitals are correctly matched? Jordan, Amman, right? Lebanon, Beirut, right? Syria, Damascus, right? Yemen, Aden, no, false. What is the capital of Yemen and what are the currencies of all of these countries? Mention all of those in the comments. Which one of the following regions is culturally closer to India but ethnically related to China? Southeast Asia. Lake Van is situated in Turkey. Which one of the following cities does not lie on the shore of Lake Michigan? That is Duluth, not Duluth, Duluth. Which of the following pairs of crop and gene centers are correctly matched? Tomato South America, no. Chickpeas North Africa, right. Coffee Ethiopia, no. Wheat Europe, right. 2 and 4 are correctly matched. Which one of the following agriculture patterns is not practiced in Western Europe? Intensive subsistence farming. Which one of the following pairs of rivers has caused maximum flood havoc in China in 1998? Yangtze and Huanghe. In China, cotton is grown mostly in the northeast. Next, assertion and reason. Chinese migrated in large numbers to Southeast Asia during the colonial period. True. New economic opportunities provided by the colonial powers acted as incentives. Right. And this is the correct explanation for assertion. Another assertion region. The equatorial region of Africa is sparsely populated. True. It has hot and humid climate and thick forests infested with insects and sea flies. True. And this is the correct explanation for assertion. What are these sea flies and what is the disease we will get from these sea flies? Mention that in the comments. Next assertion region. Southeastern region of South America is famous for sheep rearing, right? It receives moderate amount of average annual rainfall. This is also true, but this region is not the correct explanation for assertion. The correct sequence in descending order of exports the given commodities from Southeast Asia region is rubber, then palm oil, then sugar, then copra. Another matching list one of the countries and list one of the higher ranking. Iran, population size. Israel, adult literacy. Kuwait, density and population. Lebanon, agricultural population. Consider the following statements regarding Southern Africa. Which of the above statements are correct? Almost all goods that enter and leave Zimbabwe and Botswana pass through South Africa, right? Zimbabwe's landlocked position is a hindrance to its development. True. South Africa is the leading producer of platinum in the world, right? Diamond and coal are the major minerals of Botswana, right? All the 4 options are correct. Next, assertion region. Most of the population in Australia live in urban centers. True. Nearly 2/3 of Australia receive less than 50 centimeters of rain, making it difficult to pursue agriculture as a major occupation. Right? No. False. This is false. Only assertion true. Reason is false. Tell me in the comments that how much is the annual average rainfall received in Australia, and what is the capital and currency of Australia. Mention all of those in the comments. Next, assertion region. Huanghe shifts its course often, right? Much of the area over which Huanghe flows is lowest land. True, and this is the correct explanation for assertion. Consider the following statements. Which of the above statements are correct? The population of Europe is older in age than that of any other continent. No, false. Population of many of the European countries is showing a negative growth. True. About 25% of the European population is in the senile age group. True. Over 10% of the European population is in the juvenile age group. Right. 2, 3, 4 are the correct statements. First one is the wrong statement. Next, matching. List 1 are the countries and list 2 are the highest ranking order. Iran gas reserves. Iraq domestic oil consumption. Israel non-primary exports. Saudi Arabia petroleum export. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Shangwan Basin petroleum true. Hainan region iron ore true. Shanxi region coal right. Shanxi region tin no false. Shanxi region is famous for what? Mention that in the comments. Which one of the following is located in Russia? That is Pechora. Next, matching. List 1 of the tribes and list 2 of the countries. Chukehi, Russia. Dayak, Indonesia. Lacandon, Zaire, Lice, Mexico. These are the tribes and these are the countries. In which one of the following areas of Southeast Asia is there the largest concentration of peasant population? On island areas where grain farming is carried on, the peninsular Malaysia has greater densities of population in its western coastline because of greater possibilities of agriculture on the west. The western lowlands provide ideal for colonial plantation development. Fishing is very important along with agriculture in the west. 1, 3 and 4 are the correct answers. Second one is the wrong answer. Consider the following countries of South Africa. The correct sequence of the countries in terms of their proximity to the equator. Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, then Lesotho. The major oil fields of Southwest Asia are located in offshore region. Next, assertion region. Increase in agricultural production in China has been due to higher per hectare yields. True. China accomplished socialist transformation in all branches of economy, including agriculture, right? But reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. Consider the following countries of South and Southeast Asia. The correct sequence of descending order of their population size is Indonesia, Bangladesh, Vietnam, then Philippines. Which one of the following statements correctly defines the term Karoo of South Africa? Steps from the coastal lowland onto the high plateau. Amphibious wooden houses floating on the channels are found in Bangkok. Tropic of Capricorn passes through which one of the following countries? Botswana. Which one of the following is a land of geysers, hot springs, lava flows and snow hills? Iceland. Which city has the maximum average annual rainfall among the following European cities? Among these, Belgrade. Belgrade has the maximum average annual rainfall. Which of the following geographic division of the USA is or are not correctly matched? Okay. West North Central Iowa true, Middle Atlantic Maryland true, South Atlantic New Jersey no false, West South Central Texas 1, 3, 4 are correctly matched, but 3 is not correctly matched. Which one of the following African countries is not landlocked? That is Libya. Europeans settled in large numbers in the Republic of South Africa primarily because it has suitable climatic conditions on the plateau. Though Africa is the second largest continent in the world, it has sparse population is mainly because large areas are not habitable. Why was Africa called as a dark continent? Because it was unpenetrable. Which of the following statements is not correct? The Orange River drains into the Indian River. No, this is false. The Orange River drains into which river? Mention that in the comments. The largest source of high-grade chrome ore is in Zimbabwe. Shan Plateau belongs to Burma. Kampuchea's capital is Phnom Penh. The deltas of Irrawaddy and Sitang produce paddy. Haiphong is a port of Vietnam. Manila is the capital of Philippines. Beirut is the most beautiful city of Lebanon. Mesopotamia is the ancient name of Iraq. The largest country in Southwest Asia in terms of population is Turkey. The capital of Syria is Damascus. Which of the following countries has large forest resources? Turkey. Right now, the name of the Turkey is changed. What is the recent name of the Turkey? Mention that in the comments. Currently, it is not calling as Turkey. And mention the capital and the currency of the Turkey in the comments. Thimphu is the capital of Nepal. In the countries given below, one country does not belong to Asia is Ethiopia. This belongs to which continent? Mention that in the comments. Another matching towns and countries. Bordeaux, France, Newburgh, Germany, Tripoli, Lebanon, Victoria, Canada. The expression South Asia usually includes Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. The biggest copper producing country in Africa is Zambia. The rivers of Africa are as large as those in North or South America, but they do not attract much transport because Their courses are broken by cataracts and waterfalls. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Pinch, Trepan concept. This is not correctly matched. Other than all of these three are correctly matched. Let's read them. Which is the capital of South Sudan? That is Juba. Zimbabwe was formerly known as Rhodesia. Which of the following rivers flow from south to north? Swan River. Which one of the following countries is not landlocked? That is Afghanistan. What is the administrative capital of South Africa? Pretoria. What are the other two capitals? Those are judicial capital and the legislative capital. What are the other those two capitals? Mention those in the comments. Golan Heights belongs to a country A were captured by the country B. The countries A and B are Syria and Israel. Even in our country, India, one state recently wants to make the three capitals, but it was cancelled right now. What was that state name? Mention that in the comments. Which of the following is called Crossroads of the Pacific? That is Fiji. The Tropic of Cancer does not pass through Iran. The earlier name of Suriname was Dutch Guyana. Which country is known as the Pearl of the East? That is Sri Lanka. The smallest country in South America is Suriname. Which is the greatest archipelago on the globe? Indonesia. What is the meaning of archipelago? Mention that in the comments. The Park Strait lies between Bay of Bengal and Gulf of Mannar. Which four countries are called the Asian Tigers? Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea and Taiwan. Which one of the following is the country's administrative capital or new federal administrative center of Malaysia? That is Putrajaya. Consider the following countries. Through which of the above does the Tropic of Capricorn pass? Okay. Tropic of Capricorn passes through Australia, Namibia, Brazil and Chile. All of these. Elephant Pass, which is frequently in the news, is mentioned in the context of affairs of which one of the following? That is Sri Lanka. A very big refugee camp called Dadaab recently in the news is located in Kenya. The dark continent is Africa. Which of the following is not correctly matched? There is North Korea, Seoul, no false. Indonesia, Jakarta, Maldives, Mali, Zimbabwe, Harare. Right. What is the capital of North Korea? Mention that in the comments. The island of Corsica is associated with Napoleon Bonaparte. Who is called as the Napoleon of India? Mention his name in the comments. The headquarters of Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries is located in Vienna. Which of the following is not correctly matched? North Korea, Seoul, no false. Seoul is the capital of which country? This is repeated question. The largest producer of gold in the world is South Africa. Through which one of the following continents to the equator the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn pass through? Africa. Which of the following countries are landlocked countries? Those are Afghanistan, Hungary and Switzerland. Next topic is developed country. The Faroe is a group of islands lying in the Atlantic Ocean between Scotland and Iceland. This island group is also known as Island of Sheep. Cordillera in North America is a mountain system which is an accurate system about Japan's natural resources. Japan has extensively used the seas for fishing. The coast of Norway is an example of fjord coast. Consider the following statements. Which of the statements above are correct? Australia has the world's largest artesian basin too. Australia produces nearly 1/3 of the wool production of the world, right? Broken Hill has good reserves of diamond deposits, no false. 1 and 2 are the correct statements. In the USA, where is the Silicon Valley located? South end of San Francisco Bay. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Isevan Bay is in Japan, no false. This is present in which part of the world? Mention that in the comments. Other than it, Lorraine, France, Ruhr, Westphalia, Germany, Pittsburgh, Lake Erie, USA. These three are correctly matched. The largest country in the Western Hemisphere in terms of population is USA. Grand Banks are the richest ground for fishing. Annapolis, Cornwallis Valley produces apples. Halifax is the capital and manufacturing center of Nova Scotia. The largest urban center of Canada is Montreal. The largest oil producing region in CIS is Volga-Urals region. The Soviet Detroit is Gorky. Soviet Manchester is Ivanovo. CIS population is which is around 26 crores, which is around 27 crores nearly. CIS is the 3 times bigger than USA. The largest industrial region of Russia is at Moscow, it's Gorky. Next, assertion region. The population of North America increased by more than 6 times in the last 100 years. True. North America had experienced industrialization and immigration. Right, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Another assertion region. Gulf Coast of North America experiences cool winters. True. Gulf Coast of North America is situated at a higher latitude. This is also true, but this is not the correct explanation for assertion. The major amount of wheat in Ukraine is produced in area of black earth, that is soil, black soil. Assertion. River Hwangho often overflows its banks and inundates innumerable villages, causing widespread devastation. True. It is fed by melting glaciers in its upper course and heavy monsoon rains in the highlands. False. Only assertion true, but the reason is false. Next assertion region. The whole of the present vegetation of Northwest Europe is of recent origin as compared to much older vegetations of Gyre and Amazon basins. True. Northwest Europe was subject to ice age glaciations, while the Gyre and Amazon basins were not. Yes, assertion is true and reason is also true. And this is the correct explanation for assertion. About 2/3 of Canada's population is concentrated in the St. Lawrence Basin of Ontario Peninsula on account of concentration of economic activity and facility of transportation. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? Industrial regions and major industrial centers. Ukraine, Kryvyi Rog, yes. Kurbas, Novosibirsk, right. Central Asian, Karaganda, right. Volga, Moscow, no. This is for Russia, not Volga. Okay, so fourth one is not correctly matched. 1 to 3 are correctly matched. The coal mines of Karaganda are situated in Kazakhstan. Consider the following lakes in the St. Lawrence Great Lakes waterway. Correct sequence of these lakes from St. Lawrence onwards in the westward direction is Ontario, Erie, Huron, Michigan, and Superior. Which one of the following areas in eastern USA still contains extensive stands of forest, areas with poor sandy soils and mountains? Japan is one of the leading industrial countries in the world because it has developed hydropower, right? Large deposits of metallic mineral now. High technological capability. 1 and 3 are right. The Weir and Canal connects Lake Ontario and Erie. The Aral Sea is located between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Which one of the following countries and their capitals are wrongly matched? Austria, Vienna, Denmark, Copenhagen, and Finland, Helsinki. These are correctly matched. What is the capital of Switzerland? Mention that in the comments. Geneva is the it's not the capital of Switzerland, but this is present in Switzerland. Okay, mention that in the comments. Next assertion region. The northern limit of cotton belt in the USA follows 200 days frost-free line. True. Frost helps the clay to get its required moisture. This is false. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. Mormonism is practiced widely in western USA. Consider the following statements regarding Japan. Which of the above statements are correct? Okay. Japan's long latitudinal sweep combined with its insularity gives it a beneficial climate. True. Japan has no real dry season, right? 1 and 2 are correct statements and 3 and 4 are the incorrect statements. Between which one of the following pairs of ports does Panama Canal shorten the distance to the maximum? New York and San Francisco. Next matching. London, Trafalgar Square, Vatican City, St. Peter's Square, Moscow, Red Square, New York, Times Square. The contrast in economic development between Israel and the other Southwest Asian countries is due to high technology revolution in Israel. Consider the following statements. Which of the above statements are correct? Population of European countries is stagnating, right? European countries' fertility rates are below the replacement, right? And about 12% of the population of Europe is in the senile age group. True. 1, 2, 4 are right, and third one is the false statement. A person moving from Chile to Brazil along the coast has to cross Magellan Strait. Consider the following similarities between Canada and Australia. Okay, above similarities are correct. Close connections with the USA and UK. True. Environmental variety, right? Population concentration in some peripheral pockets. True. 1, 2 and 4 are right. Third statement is false. Next, matching list 1 of the countries and list 2 are the highest ranking in Europe. Belgium, percent of urban population. Germany, population size. Netherlands, population density. Sweden, percent of population in age group beyond 65 years. Which one of the following statements is not correct about Netherlands? It is the largest exporter of butter in the world. This is the wrong statement. Other than it, it is the most densely populated country in Western Europe. It is an efficient dairy producer in the European country. It depends heavily on the imports of livestock feed. All of these three are correct. The sequence of the Great Lakes of USA from east to west is Ontario, Erie, Huron, Michigan, and Superior. Lake Baikal is the only freshwater inland sea discharging its outflow into Lena River. The Snake River Plateau in the USA is formed of great sheets of lava. Which one of the following countries has the highest agricultural produce in Europe? That is France. In which one of the following countries is the ratio of hydroelectric generation to the total electricity generation is highest? Norway. French Canadians are largely concentrated in the lowlands along the St. Lawrence River in Quebec. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Sutherland Falls, Norway. No, false. These falls are present in which country? Mention that in the comments. Other than it, all of these three are correctly matched. Once read all of these statements, okay, all of these matchings. I am running out of time because if at all I am reading all of these, the video will become very lengthy. Which one of the following regions is not characterized by the Mediterranean type of climate? Is not characterized. That is Northwestern Europe. Other than it, South Africa, Southwestern Australia, and Southwestern USA are characterized by the Mediterranean type of climate. Which one of the following is not correct about the Northeastern USA? This is the one. Other than clothing manufacture is carried on in many locations but is specially concentrated in the city of Cleveland, Ohio. True. Photographic equipment manufacture is dominated by the world's largest photographic company with its headquarters at Rochester, New York. Right. Manufacture of aircraft engines and helicopters is heavily concentrated in Hartford, Connecticut. All of these three are right, but this is not the correct about the Northeastern USA. Consider the following statements. Which of the above are correct? In New Zealand, the situation of the mountain chain produces much sharper climatic contrast between east and west than in north-south direction. True. Next, assertion region. Intensification and diversification of agriculture in the Central Valley has made California the leading American state in agricultural output. True. California has experienced a massive and progressive extension of irrigation. Reason is also true, and this is the correct explanation for assertion. Another assertion region. A strip of land near the southwestern shore of San Francisco Bay is referred to as Silicon Valley. Right. But the reason is false. Once read this. Which one of the following countries has the largest forested area in the world? That is the Russian Federation. And the matching list 1 of geographical features and list 2 of the American states. Death Valley, California, Edwards Plateau, Texas, Sonoran Desert, Arizona, Everglades, Florida. Which country in Europe is called the land of midnight sun? It is Norway. Name the continent which is located totally in the southern hemisphere. Australia. Which one is not correctly matched? Longkoi, Russia. No. This is present in which country? Mention that in the comments. Northern part of Australia is typified by which one of the following? Monsoon climate. Among the following, which one has the largest number of land border neighboring countries? That is Russia. Which of the following states of the USA are attached to Mexico? California and Texas. The UK consists of England and Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. Consider the following pairs: famous place and the country. Cannes, France. Which of the pairs are correctly matched? Cannes, France, right? Davos, Denmark, no false. Roland Garros, Netherlands, no false. Only one is correctly matched. Consider the following countries. Which of the above are members of European Union? Switzerland is not the Union. Malta and Bulgaria are the Union of European Union. Are the members of European Union. Which one of the following city river pairs is not correctly matched? Berlin, Rhine, no false. Except this, all of these three are correctly matched. Cape Canaveral, the site from which space shuttle are launched, is located on the coast of Florida. Which one of the following countries is credited with the establishment of Uranium City? That is Canada. Consider the following statements and state which one of them is correct. That is L'Aquila. L'Aquila is the place in Italy. Which of the following is not a capital city? That is Sydney. Hooray bros and sisters, we have completed the world geography till here. From tomorrow reading videos, we will start the Indian geography. We will stop it over here. If at all you like the content, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.